What's up guys, it's Tom with Verus Engineering, and today we're going to be installing your dipstick handle for your GR86. Alright, so first steps first, remove the dipstick from the car, and we're going to go head over to the workshop to get to removing the dipstick handle. Alright, so now we got our dipstick in the vise for something to hold it securely. And we're going to use our heat gun. We want to heat the yellow plastic portion or the handle enough so that it will soften up so we can pull the metal dipstick portion out. So let's do that now. There you go. It comes out just like that. All right, yet another method to remove the dipstick from the handle. Hacksaw. Let's see how this goes. Basically what we want to do is take the hacksaw and we want to kind of make our cut up the hilt. We're going to kind of slide it up the flat portion of the broadside, I guess if you will, of the dipstick. So let's give that a shot. What I'm going to do is actually kind of cut it in sections so I can see how far I need to go before I get to the end of the actual dipstick. Right, and that's that. So we just cut, basically the dipstick hilt in half, and we've got our dipstick end out. All right, so now that we've got the OEM dipstick handle off, we need to kind of modify the top of the OEM dipstick. I already attempted to cut this off, so you'll notice it looks a little bit different. Yours is probably going to flare out a little bit. It's got two little scallops on the side here. But basically, what we need to do is we want to cut the tip off. You could use a pair of side cutters. Or if you want, you can just score it and then kind of work it back and forth with a pair of needle nose. I just cut them with some side cutters right there. I'm gonna go ahead and smooth out the edges, but basically this is what you're looking for. All right, so now that we have our the OEM handle removed, go ahead and grab your new dipstick handle and grab the threaded stud that comes in the hardware kit. We recommend some Loctite on this and the set screw that we'll be going over later. This stud should get Loctite on both ends, by the way, because it's going to thread into both pieces of the dipstick. That is the handle and the dipstick adapter. Really just need to thread this in by hand. If you want, you can go ahead and use an Allen key and snug it up, but it doesn't need to be super tight. Next, grab your dipstick adapter, install the O-ring from the OEM dipstick onto this, and then grab the tiny little set screw that's in the kit. You probably can't really see it too well. It's hard to focus that. And go ahead and loosely install that into the adapter. When you look through the slot, you don't want to see any of that set screw because we need the dipstick to come into that area. Take your dipstick adapter, thread it onto the stud that you just installed on the dipstick handle. And now we're going to get ready to install the dipstick itself. All right, got my dipstick. Then you're going to take your roll pin, drift pin, spring pin, whatever you want to call these things. Go ahead and partially install it into the adapter. And then you'll notice that obviously there's a hole there. So that pin is going to go through the adapter and through the hole on the dipstick itself. So basically when you go to line them up, you want to make sure you can see completely through here. So I've got the dipstick pin on that. Now I'm going to squeeze them together. You can use a pair of pliers, use a vise, you can use a hammer. So there, we've got the pin fully installed. You can see it's flush, hopefully, please. Anyways, you'll notice that the dipstick is a little wobbly. Here comes the set screw. You're gonna wanna take that set screw, bottom it against the dipstick, and just maybe a 1/16th, maybe an 1/8 of a turn. You just wanna snug it up so that the dipstick itself doesn't continue to wobble. I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, back with my little 1.5 millimeter Allen key. That's it, just a little bit of pressure, we're good to go. Took all the wobble out. Now, put it back in the engine, then you're good to go. All right, that was the install of our dipstick handle for the Toyota GR86 and Subaru BRZ. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to email us at sales@verus-engineering.com. Until next time, we'll see you later.